Hello, everybody. Mike and Jen here, and just a quick announcement about this live stream. If you looked at the thumbnail, you saw that we announced a story about Love's releasing information about their plans for the next year. They held a big news conference this week, and in it were some news of great interest, I think, to RVers that they plan to greatly increase the number of overnight full hookup spots for RVers at their different travel centers located all across the country. Right now, they have, I think I'm looking at my notes here, 87 hookup locations. that's uh, that's kind of a strange description for it, but 87 locations with full RV hookups, and that amounts to 1,411 sites. They started this a couple of years ago, and they've become extremely popular.
And they said they plan to build more. As long as there is a demand, they are going to continue to grow in that area.
We talked with Shane Wharton, the president of Love's, yesterday. He held a online news conference, and in it, he said that they will now surpass 100. He used the figure up to 125 different locations will now have full hookup RV spots in 2025. They're bringing more spots to 17 different locations. That's firmly in their plans right now, and they plan to do even more if they can do it. The the reason for RVers that they're doing is just simply the ease of use of these camping spots.
And what they have in mind is when you're going from point A to point B and you're just tired and you want a place to pull over and not spend an arm and a leg, a place that's convenient to the highways, that's what they have in mind.
I asked Shane Wharton, the president of Love's, if they were going to make more than 100, what his plans were, and he said 100 is the goal, that we're not going to stop at 100. We will continue to add, he said. His quote was, we're a perfect stop for people between destinations, and we have all of the amenities that they need. And he means, of course, food, showers, things like that. It's interesting because all of that was part of a big announcement from Love's. That we learned a lot of interesting things. Do you know that they are the largest quick restaurant? That's another word for fast food. Quick restaurant operators in the country, with 19 different brands that are owned or leased that sell food, fast food at Love's, and the company is going to be opening its 100th location, travel center locations this year. That is a lot. Um, the RV announcement was factored into a bunch of other things. For example, they're adding EV charging stations, things like that. Lots of interest to professional truck drivers. They're adding 50,000 truck parking spots, but they are going to put another 100 location, or they're going to go over 100 locations for now for RV hookups, and that's pretty interesting. And those of you who like food, well, they had some stuff to say about food.
Yeah, they're opening a culinary center. So they've hired people who are professional food people.
Yeah, they have some chefs. They want to do more fresh foods, more healthy foods, fresh fruits. On the other end, in their fast food partnerships, they're bringing one new one on this year, and it's my personal favorite.
Yeah, all of those out there that like Whataburgers.
Whataburgers.
Whataburgers, come on.
You haven't lived until you've had a Whataburger double cheeseburger, and that's coming to some of the Love locations next year. Um, the obvious thing is that food is a big deal. They plan to increase the number of food offerings to people. As I said, they're going to add more truck stops. Let's see. Hi to Carter Richardson, who's joining our live feed. Jason Roberts, having options is cool. When Eagles fly, I hope they have spots for Class B vans that don't always need full services and a rate to match. Well, they have one type of space, and that space, Class B vans, you can parking with the cars. You just don't have
Trucks.
hookups.
Yeah.
You want hookups, you're going to have to pay the same rate as everybody. They don't have 30 amp only and 50 amp only. It's everything all at once.
I know that was hard for us when we had our B's and C's, and we didn't need to hook up to anything. We had our water, just
Yeah.
overnight. We didn't need to use the dump. We didn't need anything. We didn't need the electricity.
That's the beauty of traveling, in the van lifestyle, is that you're totally self-contained and you aren't dependent on having a hookup.
Right.
Or you don't need, you carry your own water.
Mhm.
But the Love stations, they all have 30, 50 amp hookups. They have fresh water, potable water. They have a dump that you can all use. And then, of course, they have showers, which are available inside. Love's prides itself on the showers. Showers were originally intended for truck drivers, long-haul truck drivers who needed a place to shower after all those hours on the road. And now many RVers can take advantage of them well. SK says, we've checked out some Love spots near our home. They seem nice. We hope to try some this summer. There is now at the end of 24, there were 87 Love's locations that had RV spots in them. And they had a total of 1,411 sites. Now, most of those locations that have RV capabilities, they only have a few sites. There may be 5 or 6 there. These aren't, massive resorts with hundreds of sites or dozens of sites. So it's
no swimming pool?
No swimming pool. And it's kind of first come, first served. They also spoke about the RV sites are reservable on the Love's RV Stop app. And that's a really handy thing. So you can go on that app. It's a free app. Just look for, I think it's Love's Connect is the name of it. And it will let you screen your search. You can find what Love's travel sites are ahead of you on whatever interstate you're traveling. And then you can see if you can have it screened and have it just show RV sites where RV spots are available, and you can make a reservation for them. They also said you could order fast food in advance. There's also a discount for food with this travel app. The food, I think it's 15 cents a gallon for diesel and 10 cents a gallon for gas. That is for those who use not the professional truck lanes for fuel, but the regular pumps at the front of the station. When Eagles Fly says it's nice to feel secure in a designated RV spot, though, and sometimes only electric is needed. Do you know the rates? I believe there are. I don't know. Everyone, I think, changes some, but I think they're around $50. So they're not the cheapest rates, but they're better than a rest area. They're better than just stealth camping along the city streets, although a lot of you like that. The alternative is for those who don't want to boondock in say, a Cracker Barrel where there are no hookups, or at a Walmart where there's no hookups, to be in a designated RV spot with access to food and conveniences. That's what you're paying for. And they are safe areas. There's 24 hours security. The RV spots seem to be backed away. The ones we've seen seem to be backed away from the mass of the truck traffic. Most of the truck traffic is at the back of the Love's lot, and the RV spots in the ones we've seen are at the front and off to the side. So they're pretty nice. So that's what we wanted to come on and do a quick live stream with you. We're going to try and do more of these live streams, and as there's so much RV news happening. We're down in Florida right now, and it has been, I just released a video a few hours ago on YouTube where I showed what we've been going through with the weather down here in Florida. If you haven't seen that, you can find that here in the channel. And if you've never subscribed, we would love to have you subscribe as well. Just hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more live things as stories develop like this, let us know. And we will be happy to come on. Trying to see what else came from that Love news conference yesterday.
I didn't know that Love's was 60 years old. I thought that interesting, that it still is a family operated business. They're on their second and third generation of family running that business.
I think the founders, they lost one of their founders last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a family named Love. that's why they call them Loves. So they're all there.
And I know that when we're traveling, we usually go from Loves to Loves because we know what to expect. That it's going to be, especially pulling the fifth wheel, that it's easy to get the gas and the DEF if we need it. That food choices, normally it's a step up from fast food. You can find something there that is good to eat. The bathrooms are normally, I don't think I've ever seen a dirty bathroom at a
No,
Love's.
their bathrooms are really clean. Their showers are clean. All of that is are big pluses for shopping at Love's.
And how about friendly people? You're greeted, they are extremely
Welcome to Love's as soon as you
warm
walk
and
in.
welcoming. And I know they said yesterday at their news conference how they're trying to hire veterans.
Veterans and the spouses of active duty service people and service folks. They're trying to staff it with that. So it's they're based in Oklahoma, and so there's a lot of Midwestern values in the way they run the business.
And I also thought it interesting buying older gas stations and then renovating them, just leveling everything and then doing a rebuild.
Yeah, they did say, they talked about how many they're going to do. They're going to increase up to 50,000 new truck spaces adding this year. And they are going to update or remodel major overhauls 50 of their existing travel centers. And they're adding 20 totally new travel centers around the country. So they're continuing in their 61st year now to grow. And that's a lot. I think there's about 1,000 Loves around the country. And as we count what we're talking about here for RVers, they are going to surpass 100 locations in 2025. A reasonable number that they're shooting for, frankly, is about 125 if they can do it, where they will add full service, full hookup sites for RVers. Right now, they have 87 locations around the country.
Doesn't seem like just the other day they started making places for RVers. It doesn't seem like it's been that many years.
It's been, I think this is the third year.
Yeah.
We interviewed the guy who's in charge of that last year on our podcast, and he was pretty interesting. It's there's a number of rest areas around the country. The Ohio Turnpike system is one of the better examples of it, where they have set up designated spots on the Ohio Turnpike, which I think is Route 8090, the big major east-west coast route. And Ohio is really good. There's many of them where you can spend a night there. And
we've done that.
Yeah, the Loves sites, you need the app to reserve them. The Love app to reserve them, and then from that app, after you're there, you can put in whatever the fee is, and you can unlock the utilities, so you can activate the electricity and all the things there. Journey Adventures, I haven't found one with the RV yet parked. I've looked. How do you find them? Get the Love app. I believe it's called Love Connect, something like that. You can find it on your app store, and then when you do a search, it will say filters, and one of the filters is RV spots, and you just collect that, and it will show you on a map and the route you're going, the direction you're going, which Love sites have RV stops. And you can do that nationwide, wherever you're going to happen to be. If you want to plan your route that way, you can do it. RV friendly parking, many of them have that. These are some of the specific RV amenities that you can search for here. It's all listed on that app. RV parking, RV dump services, bulk propane. Believe me, down south, everybody's buying up propane with that cold weather we're having here in Florida. And private showers, laundry facilities, dog park, truck wash, and you can wash your RV in those truck washes as well. Wi-Fi basic, you can rent that if you need it. All those are there. There's a little tab right here. Can you see that? For RV, if you click that, it will list all of the different features as you search for it. And then when you want to find one, it's just a simple matter of calling up a map, and you'll get a map like that, and you'll see which ones have the overnight parking. You can see that little blue dot in the middle. That's where we are in Gainesville, Florida. And when I search this I'm going to add a filter and I'm going to add RV spots right here. So I've added RV, those filters. This is the stuff I just added right down. I can't get my finger over there to it, right there. And if I do a search now to show the stores that have them, it will then return a list for me of all the different sites that are nearby that have them. And I gotta now. Whoop! I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time, and it's kind of crazy to do. So let's do a search for. I'm just going to hit Florida since that's where I am, and we'll see what it happens. And it's going to show me the stores, and there we go. Up in Valdosta, travel stop 550, which is 101.4 miles from me. There is an overnight spot there that I can stay at. And this is just a very handy thing. Also, there's another one at Lake City, which is travel stop 724. So get the map, and that's how you find them. It's pretty easy. La Green Van Life, I absolutely love to park at Love's. Love Hotel, as I call it. I live and travel in my camper van, and they have never turned me down when I ask if I can stay for the night. Well, with a camper van, you don't need to have that RV unless you need the hookups. You can stay there right on the side. Bo likes it because they always have a dog park for him, and that's good. So that's their plans. Love is increasing the number of spots. They're going to go to. They're going to add a whole bunch of new spots. Be well over 100 locations in 2025. And they're adding lots of new services at 17 different locations and maybe more. They don't plan to quit and stop at any number. They're going to make them as fast as they can. All right, we are Mike and Jen. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe to our channel. We're going to do more of these live streams like this. Just hit the subscribe and click the bell icon. Check out everybody.